9. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. 9-0. The Bombers extend the winning streak. It lives to see another week. And 9 straight games. 9 straight games. And I don't even know what's more undefeated at this point. The Bombers or the Bombers media team. Because if you saw their Instagram post for tonight, it was perfecto. Now, this was another situation where I was not able to watch this game to the fullest. However, I have seen many, many clips, and I also was able to keep up with the game. I was at a family dinner, so I just kind of had to check here and there. And man, I was so happy to see what the Bombers were able to do. Jeffcoat was back for this game. However, Agadosi, along with Ellingson, are still out. Dalton Schoen has continued to play the way he needed to. Wolotarski had a solid game tonight. Dembski sadly didn't have that same week that he did last week. However, Wolotarski really stepped up this game, and it made a difference on the offense. Now, Bombers would have a little bit of a slow start here, putting up nothing in the first quarter with 7-7 in the second and third quarters, and then a massive fourth quarter where they would go into fourth quarter tied with the Alouettes just to get 3 touchdowns to the Alouettes 1. So, massive difference there. And it very much reminds me and reminisces me of last year's fourth quarter Bombers, where if the game was tight and it got to the fourth quarter, the Bombers would play the most clutch of defense that they needed to, and they're absolutely turning up to 11 when it comes to the offense. Now, we play the Alouettes next week on home field, and boy, I am excited for this. It's been a while, honestly, since we've had a home game. I think it's been at least 2 or 3 away games in a row. I want to get back to IG Field to see that game. And this was just a simple case of the Bombers, had a little bit of a slow start, but they showed up and they got it done. So I am so 9-0, guys. 9-0. How do you even describe that? I also looked through a bit of the defensive stats a bit, and I saw that Jake Thomas in particular had a great game. Jeffcoat got a sack on his bounce back game after being injured for a little bit, so that's great to see. But reminder, this is 9-0, okay? We got to win over the Stamps and the Alouettes now, with Ellingson and Agadosi out for both of those, and Jeffcoat out against the Stamps. So when all the Bombers get healthy, I've never seen a CFL team more dominant in my entire lifetime. I've been alive 19 years. I've never seen it. Never. And it's kind of funny because, and we talked a little bit about this on the CFL Central, I think it was the preview of this week, so make sure you check that out if you haven't. But the Bombers going into this year, there were a lot of people that were doubting them a little bit, because they lost a few pieces, most notably being Andrew Harris. And there was questions on, Andrew Harris and Kenny Lawler, I should say. And there was questions at if they would be able to do the three-peat or if they would be able to have the same strength their team has. And not only have they done that, they've gotten better. Leggio has learned to kick field goals. Does he miss a convert occasionally and it pisses me off? Absolutely. Does he still scare the crap out of me because I've seen him miss so many before? Absolutely. But it has been able to get the job done the way it needs to. And I'm excited for what the season has to come. I'm excited for playoffs. I am really excited for Labor Day and the Banjo Bowl going against the Riders, as the Riders are having problems now. And I would love to pick up 2 straight wins against them, but, can't get too ahead of myself. So I know this wasn't extremely in-depth on the game, but I'll make sure that next week we do that. You'll have live reactions back next week. I will be at the game. Hopefully Zach coming with me. He's a little sick right now, but hopefully he's all good to go by then. And we'll be at the game. If any of you guys are going to be there, shoot me a message on whatever social media you want. All that links to all that garbage is in the description. And make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And tune in next week for that game. Subscribe to CFL Central if you haven't already. Make sure to like the video once again because it really helps a lot more than you think. So that would mean the absolute world to me, and I hope you guys have a great night. Go Bombers, go.
Can they take the lead on this drive?